Hey, what's going on guys? Alfonso Peterman here, and in this video we're going to be doing something a little different, something I don't usually do. I thought it'd be cool to have like something different on the channel, and actually this just like happened. I was on Twitter and the official account of Bumblebee movie actually just put this out, and it's basically like a trivia to test your knowledge on the Transformers Bumblebee movie. So we're gonna actually do this right now. I actually have never done this before because it literally just like happened. It just started. So we're gonna actually do this. We're gonna try and test my knowledge on Bumblebee. I don't know what questions they're gonna ask. I really have no idea. So I think it's gonna be a pretty fun video for both of us. BumblebeeMovie.com/trivia. Here we go. I hope I like win. Or ooh, okay. So we have a like a nice little animation. Take the ultimate Bumblebee challenge. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. In Bumblebee 2018, what kind of car is B when Charlie first finds him in the scrapyard? A Beetle? Duh. I mean, honestly, if it's gonna be this easy, then. After battling with Blitzwing, B scans a nearby 1967 Volkswagen Beetle before collapsing from his injuries. This is true. Alright, next question. What is the name of Bumblebee's home planet? Are you serious? I think this is for like people who don't really watch Transformers a lot. Because I mean, honestly, Tronica? I mean, not a bad name, and I think most people who don't really know Transformers very well are gonna say Tronica because Tron is in it, you know, like Cybertron, Tronica. Jupiter is like just ridiculous. And B-127, if they pick that, they're not paying attention. Obviously, it's Cybertron. So, yay. I hope it gets more difficult. On the verge of losing a war against the Decepticons, Bumblebee escapes his home planet, Cybertron, and travels to Earth to seek refuge. So there's 12 questions. Hopefully it gets more difficult. Okay. Next question. What year is it in Bumblebee? It's in the 80s. 1987, I think it is. No, wait. No. It's one of the 80s. I know it is. It's not the 60s. On the Run in 1987. That's what I'm thinking about the synopsis, like the description. I'm gonna say 1987. There's a 7 in it, so it's not 4. 1984 is the G1. It's not 2019. I'll say 87. I forgot if it's... Yeah! Alright! I actually was like, wait, 67? No, it's an 80s movie. I got it right. Bumblebee lands on Earth in 1987, bringing back all the 80s Transformers nostalgia and references. One of the things that, obviously, I mean, like, people love. People admire this movie for that. Next question. It's gonna be fun. Why can't Bumblebee talk? He can only talk to Transformers. He's shy. He can never talk. His voice box was ripped out. That's actually hilarious, because, like, in many cases, some Transformers can only talk to Transformers, like, some of them can only speak Cybertronian. They never learned Earth's languages because they never came to Earth. Of course, we never really hear about those. He is kind of shy, so that would, you know, kind of sway people that way. But if you've seen the movie, I mean, you'd obviously know that his voice box was ripped out. So, yeah. Blitzwing tears out Bumblebee's voice box when he refuses to reveal Optimus Prime's location. So glad they even brought this into the movie and explained why Bumblebee is mute. Moving on, number 5. How does Bumblebee communicate with Charlie? Morse code is not it. Engine revving, no. Talking, well, I wish that would be the case, but radio songs is basically how he communicated with her. That's basically how he learned to communicate using the radio, was with the songs and then all the, you know, stations. And it says, without his voice box, Bumblebee uses songs from the radio to communicate instead. That's right. That's right. All right. Number 6, what is Bumblebee's response to Agent Burns' salute at end? Oh my god, I love this part. Man, that was hilarious because like he could have done like a head nod. He could have done a salute himself. He did a fist pump. That was super, super cool. Anytime somebody salutes me, I'm gonna do that now. And if they haven't seen Bumblebee, then they're gonna be lost. But I don't care. It's an inside joke for me and the people who know what's going on. A high five would not make sense because he's like massive. So if he actually uses force for high five, he would knock Agent Burns into the water. Playing a song wouldn't really make sense, and giving him a hug would kind of be cool, but not for a soldier. So yeah, he definitely fist pumps Agent Burns, which I thought was hilarious. There it is! Ah! Oh man. Bumblebee mimics the fist pump after watching The Breakfast Club 1985 in Charlie's garage. That's right, this was a great movie. Okay guys, we're halfway there. Number 7, what song is on the cassette tape? Oh crap. That he spits out. Okay, so the one that he spits out. Okay, so that narrows it down. It's the Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Break. He got rickrolled and he didn't like it, which I wouldn't like it either. I did the same thing. I don't even know any of these other songs, so I'm definitely gonna pick the one that I know happened. That's right. Bumblebee promptly spits out the Never Gonna Give You Up cassette tape Charlie uses to test his new radio. Most definitely what happened. That was hilarious. Number 8, baby. Which song from the 1986 animated Transformers movie is also featured in Bumblebee? Of course, You Got the Touch. Da, 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 da. You got the pop. Man, I was like, I never grew up with G1. You know, I was born after G1 was like already established, the movie was out, you know, the older people kind of grew up with that. But just knowing where the song came from and knowing that it was in a 2018 film alone kind of just made it so much more valuable to me as a fan. I mean, I never grew up with that song, but I know what it means, I know where it comes from, and it felt just as nostalgic for me as anybody else. The Touch by Stan Bush from the first animated Transformers movie is featured in Bumblebee when Bee tries to encourage Charlie to dive off of a cliff, which is kind of a poor usage of context, but whatever, we'll go for it. Number 9, in Bumblebee 2018, the designs of the Transformers themselves are inspired by the aesthetics from Generation 1, baby! I mean, that's like the big thing. Actually, one of the questions, I think it was number 2, kind of already hinted at this. It's definitely Generation 1, not Generation 2, or Robots in Disguise, and Cybertron is not even like, you know, like that's not even an era. That is a place. So definitely Generation 1, Transformers. That's the reason, that's what made this movie like so significant. The design of the Transformers in Bumblebee is simplified and squared out like the original toys, throwing back to the Generation 1 aesthetics. Amazing, fantastic, Soundwave superior. I just got a text from my producer at my news station. She's like, oh my god, today's show is great, guys. Thank you. Alright, number 10. Now, throwing back to Generation 1, when did the Transformers and Bumblebee make their TV debut? Okay, so I'm going to definitely go for 1984 because that was the original Generation 1 release. And then 1987 was the movie, or 1986. No, 1987. And 1990 is definitely not it. And 2007 is Michael Bay. So, yeah, 1984 is the initial, yay! From 1984 to 1987, the original cartoon ran for 98 episodes. Fun fact, I've never seen half of those episodes. I would like to start a series where I go back and I watch all the original Transformers, and that would actually help me self-educate about Generation 1. I never actually I saw only maybe like 3 episodes total of the entire Generation 1, and there's 98. I got a lot of work to do. So, but I've never seen any of those. Number 11, which is not an alternate mode of Bumblebee, Camaro, Beetle Truck, and Suzuki Swift. Okay, wait, alright, so I don't know if that Jeep is considered a truck. I mean, it is considered a truck. I've never heard of a Suzuki Swift. It's like with Bumblebee. So like, I know that can't be it. So I'm gonna have to go with that one because the Jeep is a truck technically. We know Beetle and Camaro. So I'll just go for Suzuki Swift. It doesn't seem like that's something that he ever did. So I'm gonna go for that one. What? Oh wow, I missed one. Okay, so he was a Suzuki Swift. Wait a minute. So Bumblebee turns into a Beetle in Generation 1. A Suzuki Swift Sport in Japan's Transformers Alternity toy line. And a Camaro in the recent live-action series. Why? See, I don't know anything about the Japan Alternity toy line. I had no idea he was a Suzuki Swift. Wow, that's wow, but he was a truck too. Yeah, he was a Jeep, so I figured that would be the only one, because a Jeep is a truck. It's a sports utility. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, so I got one wrong. But I don't watch Japanese versions of Transformers, so I don't know. All right. Next one, number 12. Final question. What was Bumblebee renamed to after being badly damaged and rebuilt from the hate plague? Oh crap! In the original cartoon, I just said that I haven't seen half of those stuff. Okay. So, I'm glad it got more difficult, but man, this is gonna be the one that I don't wanna miss 2 questions. Only one is acceptable. Okay, so what was he renamed to? So that means that he was once Bumblebee, and he was renamed to something else. After being badly damaged and being rebuilt, the only other name other than B127, which was his initial name, so he wasn't renamed to B127. He was initially B127. I don't know if he was ever called Throttlebot, so to me that's already out. But I know he was once referred to as Goldbug. I know that was like something that was considered something that he was like upgraded to. Like he became Goldbug in one of those series, in one of those universes. Kind of like how Hot Rod became Rodimus Prime and Orion became Optimus. Bumblebee did become Goldbug at some point. So I'm assuming, because he was a little Goldbug Beetle in the Generation 1, I'm gonna assume that it was Goldbug. Please be correct. Yeah! I got it! In the Transformers cartoon, Bumblebee was badly damaged in an attack by Superion and rebuilt into Goldbug. Fantastic! Let's finish this off, baby! Alright, yeah! I got 11 out of 12, I already know. Alright! Test your Bumblebee knowledge by Bumblebee on Digital. This was pretty fun, I like this. This was, I mean, for somebody who is not really a fan of Bumblebee, this might be a lot more difficult than, you know, it was for me, because I know a lot of this stuff. But I actually got one wrong, so no perfect knowledge on Bumblebee. Is always something to learn. I'm gonna screenshot this. So, yes guys, buy Bumblebee on Digital. It is now available. Go and purchase it. If you don't want to do that, if you want the physical copy, you gotta wait till April 2nd to get like the DVD, the Blu-ray, the 4K HD, whatever you want to do. And I am probably going to wait until the physical release as well. I did not get the digital yet because I kind of wanted to do a physical release. But this was a great way to keep Bumblebee in the latest buzz. No pun intended. Actually, every pun intended. This was a perfect way to kind of keep him in the minds of the people as we move towards a physical release on April 2nd. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want me to do more of these like computer digital related stuff and not, you know, only figures or only toy hunts or only talking about this, I can do more interactive stuff like this. If you like this, drop a like on it. And as always, I am Alfonso Peterman. I made 11 out of 12, not too bad. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.